Hi, dear students. Hi to everyone. This is Sridhar. I'm working as an assistant professor in St. Peter's Engineering College. So yesterday we already discussed about profitability and turnover ratio and leverage ratio and salvency ratio. So we are already doing problems also in that particular topic. Now today we are going to discuss with the topic of cash flow and funds flow. Cash flow and funds flow. Funds flow and cash flow. So we are having different kind of problems regarding this topic. So first let me know we go to discuss the topic of funds flow and cash flow. This is the last topic in our fifth unit. We already completed 1 unit, the fourth unit. Now this is the fifth unit. So this in this fifth unit, this is the last topic: funds flow and cash flow statement. Then where do we prepare this account? Why we need this account? What are the objectives we are having in this particular topic? Now, so what is meant by funds flow and what is meant by cash flow? What is the difference in between two things? Okay, let me know that funds flow. Funds flow means funds flow statement. Funds flow statement which shows the funds, which shows the fund movement, funding movement in the organization. Funding movement in the organization is a report of the financial statement. Is a report of the financial statement. Simply, just all of you remember, simply it shows the funds movement in the organization every year. Are funds raising or are funds decreasing? To show the balances to balance sheets. We call it as a funds flow. How to raise the funds, then how to decrease our funds a certain time of period. To check out the true funds flow statement. It's a statement report, it's a financial statement. So we are having in this funds flow statement, funds from operation statement, capital investment, like different kind of statements are we are having in this funds flow statement. Funds flow. Then cash flow. What is cash flow? Okay. So what is cash flow? So we already discussed few minutes back. Then how to raise our funds in the organization. That status is the funds flow to show the funds of organization. And again, cash flow. So what is cash flow? Cash flow statement to show the changes, of cash in between two balance sheets. Call it as a cash flow statement. So we are having two balances in this cash flow and funds flow movement. Cash flow and funds flow movement. Which is we are invested in the organization. To know our strategy, business strategy, every year we are going to check out to auditing. So in this recording, which is we are invested amount or we are invested liquid amount or we are invested funds whatever. Meanwhile, so we go to check out the funds flow and cash flow of movements every year, every day. But we are going to calculate it only every year in the moment of certain time. So that's why through these two statements we are going to analyze the business strategy. So that is what funds flow and cash flow movement. So the position, to know the positions of business, in between funds or in between cash, to know the business positions between two balance sheets. So we are having balance sheet 3, we are having balance sheet 4. According to our syllabus, now only we are going to discuss the direct problems in this funds flow and cash flow statements. To know the strategy of a business, just like that. So that's why we are using funds flow statement. See, this is what in funds flow statement. So, what are the objectives are we are having? To know the strategy of business, to know the limitations of business, to identify the calculations and errors in the organization every year. If to know the funds raising, to know the funds decreasing, to know the cash raising, to know the cash decreasing. These are the objectives, simple objectives in funds flow and the cash flow statement. Okay, so these funds flow statement we are having two formats, and cash flow statement we are having two formats. Okay, so simply funds flow statement, then how to change the working capital. So working capital is nothing but doing the business. Working capital means what is working capital? So which is we are going to do the business activity in day to day business life. From that particular capital we are using the particular amount. We are earning gain or loss the particular amount, which is called working capital. So working capital, how do we calculate the working capital? So working capital is equal to current assets minus current liabilities. Current assets minus current liabilities is equal to working capital. Is equal to working capital. Current assets minus current liabilities. So we are having changes in working capital compulsory. No changes, no business. Because of we are using from the particular capital amount, we are using money, we are using cash, or we are using assets from the capital amount. When it is calculated in the business through current assets minus current liabilities, it is not a fixed assets. Now only day-to-day observation, day-to-day activities we are going to compensate, or we are going to calculations of transactions in particular moment. Okay, current assets minus current liabilities is equal to working capital. Okay, see changes in working capital. Changes in working capital. So it got from the funds flow statement. This is the first step. This is the first step. So changes in working capital. So first we need particulars column and previous year, current year. Previous year, current year. Effect on working capital. It is decrease or it is increase. To know the strategy of working capital. Particular transaction. Okay. See particulars, current assets, first one. So we are having current assets. I already given to you in previous class what are the current assets and what are the current liabilities also. So many times we have already discussed about current assets and current liabilities, in particular ratio analysis also. Right? Current assets means only current assets. We have two types of assets. That is what was current asset and fixed asset. Current asset and fixed asset. So current assets and fixed assets. Now we are going to calculating. Now we are going to calculating only current assets. Only current assets. So current assets means in particular term is below 3 years. Below 3 years we call it as a current asset. So what are the current assets? That is 1 day or 1 hour or whatever in between 3 years. Okay. Cash in hand, bills receivable, sundry debtors, temporary investment, stock and investment, and prepaid expenses. These are the current assets. I already given to you extra transactions also. So all of you are having this kind of transaction in your lesson. So cash in hand, bills receivable, sundry debtors, temporary investment, stock and prepaid expenses. These are the current assets. Next, total current assets. So previous year amount and current year amount. See this previous year and current year. Previous year, current year, right? For example, take 2019. What is the current year? 2020. So this closing balance in this opening balance in this year opening balance. Remember. So previous year closing balance is next year opening balance. Remember. Previous year and current year. Previous year and current year. See, previous year amount and current year amount and remaining transactions are the same. This is the format. Next, current liabilities. Okay, current liabilities, bills payable, salary creditors, outstanding expenses, short-term loans, dividend payable, short-term loans and dividend payable, outstanding expenses. I already given you current liabilities. Also, these are the current liabilities. Current liabilities. Previous year and current year. Same. Previous year current liabilities, closing balance, and current year opening balance. Now, in between present year and past year, previous year and current year, then how do we calculate effect? For example, take year, current year, previous year 2000 rupees we are having, and present year 1900 we are having. So closing balance 2000 rupees we are having, and current year closing balance 1900 rupees. It is decreased or it is increased. So it is decreased. How much decrease? 1000 rupees, sorry, 100 rupees decrease. The working capital goes to decrease placed. Decrease placed. See, previous year, current year, increase or increase. Now we can write decrease or decrease. Now you go to write in particular columns. Effect on working capital. Okay, effect on working capital. This is the changes in working capital according to funds flow and cash flow statement. Just write down, all of you note down. Okay, dear students, this is the question: funds flow statement and cash flow statement in working capital. Company limited. So, according to companies limited, we are having this type of question: funds flow statement and cash flow statement, working capital. I already given to you what is the format of working capital. So, write down here changes in working capital, company limited. This standard is equals to 1 mark. So what is the format first? Particulars. Previous year given 1993, amount 1994. Okay. Changes in working capital, increase and decrease. Increase and decrease. See, first, according to working capital format, we have first one is current assets. Right here, black number A. Okay, current assets. Now go to check out current assets only current assets. So in this assets we are having fixed assets and current assets, but we need only current assets transactions. Simply, we need only current assets transactions. So, what are the current assets? They are having goodwill is fixed assets, land and machinery is also fixed assets, land and building is also fixed asset, and short-term investment. This is also current assets. Current assets means short-term investment. How much? 2,000, 25,000. Which year? 93, 25,500. Next 94, 25,500. Here. Now go to the next point. Changes in working capital. Increase or decrease. Dear students, remember one thing on logic is there. Assets. Straightforward. Increase or increase. Decrease or decrease. Remember. And liabilities. Increase or decrease. Decrease or increase. Quite opposite in liability side. Remember. Assets increase or increase or decrease or decrease. Normal way, parallel way, going in assets transaction. And here liabilities, when the liabilities are increased, the assets are decreased. When the liabilities are decreased, the assets are increased. Means capital amount is increased. Remember, okay? Right. So current assets, short-term investment 25,500, 25,500. Previous year 1993, 25,500, 1994, 25,500. Is there any difference? No difference. So no increase, no decrease. Next, sundry debtors. Is current assets or current liabilities? So sundry debtor means short-term terminology. So that's why we treat it as a current asset. It is not a fixed asset. Current assets how much? Sundry debtors 30,000, 25,000. See, observe the transaction. 1993 closing balances 30,000. 1994 opening balances 25,000. It is increase or it is decrease. So 30,000 here only 93 amount and 94 amount already 25. It is increase or decrease? It is decrease. So now go to write decrease column. How much decrease? 5,000 decrease. Direct amount. Next, stock. It is current asset or current liability? Yes, anybody? Yes, exactly current asset. Stock means finishing good, which is we are making or which is we are manufacturing one product, the raw material, that particular kind of good we are going to buy and sell in the market. That is under fixed assets. More in the assets particular time. Stock. So 22,300. Stock 22,300 and 23,300. It is increase or decrease? It is increase or decrease? See, previous year 22,300, present year 23,300. How much different? 1,000 rupees is the difference. It is increase or decrease? It is increase. So 1,000 increase. Here. Next. Bills receivable. It is current assets or current liabilities. So we are receiving bills from other institute or from other organization or other person. It is also we are treated as a current asset. Bills receivable. How much? 17,200. Bills receivable 17,200. Next 15,200. It is increase or decrease? So in 1993 17 and 1994 15. So 200 cancel. How much? 2,000 rupees is the decrease or increase? So it is decrease 2,000. Now comparing the previous balance to present balance. That's it enough. Don't think much more of thinking. So just observe the increase or decrease. That's it. Next. Cash in bank. This is also current assets. 16,500. 500. Cash with bank 16,500. 10,000. It is increase or decrease? It is decrease. 16,000 present and 10,000. 16,000 previous and 10,000 present. How much decrease? 6,500 is the decrease. Next, short-term advances. This is also current assets. How much? 13,500 short-term advances. 13,500 and 1,000. How much? It is increase or decrease? It is also decrease. How much? 12,500. So more transactions. So now check out the balance here. 25, 30, 55,500, 55, 77, 800, 70, 57. How much? 85, 95, 1,500, 1 lakh, 1,000, 1 lakh 25. So total 1 lakh. Yes. How much? 1,25,000. Next, 25. Next, now calculate this one. 50, 55, 50 plus 23, 63, 800 plus 15, 200, 67, 68, 200, 88, 1 lakh. Okay. Don't calculate this amount after end of the movement. Now we are going to calculate the amount increase or decrease amount. Now just you can do calculation only 93, 94. Here this is what total current assets. Next, B, section B. What is the current liabilities? See, now want to check out the current liabilities. What amount? See, current liabilities. Tell me. Equity share capital is not a current liability. 12% redeemable preference share. So shares are not treated as a current liabilities. Not treated as a current liabilities. So because of that is not a liability, that is also investment. So don't write, don't take these kind of things. And next one, what? General reserve. General reserve also is not a liability. So it is also a reserve. If we kept some amount in particular, we kept some amount in particular side in the organization, which is we need in that particular situation. We are going to use that particular amount, which is called a general reserve. So profit and loss account. So it is completely expenses paid. It is not a liability. It is not a liability. So the profit and loss account is completely related to expenditure situation, expenditure thing. That's why I could not take this one. And unclaimed dividends. Unclaimed dividends means which is you could not to pay the amount on particular fixed assets, current assets. That amount is liability. That amount is liability for who are using that particular shares, that particular dividends, could not to pay to the other persons. That is what we treat as a liability. So how much liability? 25,000. What? Unclaimed dividends. How much? 25,000. Next, 35,000. 25,000 and 35,000. It is increase or decrease. I already given you one clue just a few seconds back. When the liabilities increase or our assets are decrease, our capital are decrease. When the liabilities is decrease, our capital are increase. Now remember this thing. Okay, completely quite opposite to assets. So unclaimed dividend is 1993. How much amount? 25,000. And 94, 35,000. It is increase or decrease? It is increase or decrease? See, liability is 25,000 and liability is 35,000 present here. It is increase or decrease? Assets increase or decrease? Tell me where we will go to write this transaction. Okay, see, unclaimed dividends 25,000 present, previous situation 35,000 present situation. Then asset values are increase or decrease. When the liabilities are increased, the asset values decrease. When the liabilities are decreased, the asset values increase. Remember, see here increase or decrease. So it is increase actual amount, but asset value is decrease or increase. So that is the asset value is decrease. Now move to right, decrease column 10,000 rupees. Simple. Next, sundry creditors. Sundry creditors. How much? 15,000 and 15,000. No changes in working capital. So no change. Next, bills payable. This is also current liability. Bills payable. How much? 17,500. Next, 15,500. Now the point is what? In previous balance 17,500, in present balance 15,500. So it is increase or decrease or asset value. Our asset value increase or decrease. Here 17 and here 15. So this is what decrease the liabilities. At that time our asset value is increase. How much? 2,000. Understood? Next, outstanding expenses. How much? Outstanding expenses. 2,000. Next, 5,000. See, 93, 2,000. It is increase. So now asset value is decrease. How much? 80,000. Next, provision for taxation. It is also liability. 5,400, 9,000 provision for taxation. What more? 5,400 and 9,400. It is increase or decrease? So here it is increase, the asset value is decrease. How much? How much? Decrease 4,000. Right. 4,000. Decrease. Next, any transactions? No transaction. Just write out all of you this one. Now we will go to do the calculation. What amount here? Total amount. Now do the calculation. 2,50,000, sorry, 25,000, 40,000, 40, 57, 5, 57, 59, 5, 59, 5, 5, 64, 900. 64, 900 is sum. Next, 35, 50, 65, 5, 70, 74. How much? 74, 900. 74, 900. Just write down, so I'm going to make it fast. 74, 900. Okay. So then now we do the problem changes in working capital. So working capital is equal to current assets minus current liabilities. A minus B. A minus B. So you don't have space. So that's why I put here. I write here and blackboard inside. So how much A balance current assets total? Current assets W C is equal to, just you can write here changes in working capital A minus B. A minus B how much? 1,25,000 90 93 90 94. Working capital current assets minus current liabilities 1,25,000 and here 1 lakh. So next what is the liabilities? 64,900 64,900 next 74,900. What is the amount? Do minus how much amount? Okay, see how much? 60,100. So this is what changes in working capital figure, and here 20,100. Yes, this right or wrong? 20,100. Next. 60,100, 20,100. How much difference? 40,000 rupees is the difference, right? See, then how do we take 5,000 rupees? Now we are going to do this one. Increase column here, increase and decrease. So increase amount total how much? 1,000 plus 2,000, 3,000. 3,000 and decrease column how much? 5,000, 7,000, 13,500, 12,513, 25, 26, 36, 40. Right? Total 40. Total 40,000. Am I right or wrong? Okay. Increase balance 3,000 and decrease balance 40,000. Just check out once, all of you. It is right or wrong? Yes, here 43,000. Okay, 43,000 is amount. 43. So how much this amount? This amount are same? Not same. Now 43,000. How much difference amount? 40,000. Here difference total 43. But here how much different? Equal amount 60,100 and 60,100. How much different? 40,000 is the difference. This amount. 40,000 is the difference. Now amount of A minus B working capital current assets and liabilities are equal 60,100 and 60,100. Net decrease or net increase is amount. So how much we take? 40,000 is the 40,000 we are takes place from this increase amount. How much increase? 40,000 is increase. Net working capital. Net working capital increase 40,000. So this is the answer. Just note down all of you. If any doubt, please ask me. Okay, so this is what funds flow and cash flow statements changes in working capital. So these kind of questions are asking in your external exam. Okay, so we have four fundamentals and we have four formats, but they are asking only these type of questions. That's it. You are not a BCom students, you are BTech students. That's why they are asking only knowledge about working capital changes. Just all of you take this one and do the practice problems. Okay, if you doubt, please ask me. Cash flow and funds flow working capital is same. Okay, thank you very much.